Hey, 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 good morning. Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. I've got some stuff to talk about this morning. So, it's Thursday. I'm putting some cinnamon in my coffee for me. Do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. And at the beginning of my days, when I get my coffee, this is something that I do for myself. It's totally selfish, and I don't have to explain myself to anybody for it. Cheers. And I say it like that because, first of all, self-care is super important. And I'm a little irritated. Because yesterday, I do these videos every day, and I've been doing them for quite a few years, every single day. And more often than not, I get, hey, good job. You're helping us, keep on track, or you're giving us some pieces of advice that we like and stuff like that. I get 99% of the time, I get positive feedback. And then yesterday I had a comment on my video, and I always go and look at the comments and I respond or heart it or whatever I do. And the comment was hidden. I was like, oh, well, why is it hidden? So I went and I unhid it. And it said, stupid videos. And you know what I went and did? I went and I blocked that person because I don't need that negativity. So in your life, you can go and you can block whoever you want in real life or online. You don't have to listen to the negativity at all whatsoever. Not doing it. Or you can choose to respond in a completely positive way or completely crappy way. You can respond if you want. Or your response can be block. And so that's what I did. I went and I just blocked them. And it was like an inspirational entity, celestial something 888. I'm like, oh, well, that's a great name for a page. Unless you're being negative, then I guess you're not going to be on my page, because Misty doesn't do negativity, period. And if I do negativity, it's very quickly and I move on from it. So remember, you don't have to deal with everyone's negativity. And if people are negative, you can block them right out of your life. So moving on, getting stuff done. And I'm currently working on boobers. But yesterday, it's been a minute since I've made these, and I kind of modified the pattern just a little bit because I wasn't all the way excited for this. So I've got 3 different sizes, 3 different boobers hanging about. And let's see, this is the one I'm going to be using because I think I modified the nipple. I know it's not appropriate, but it is what it is. And you know what? These are my videos. So I can do whatever I want. And I can talk about whatever I want. And if people think it's stupid, it's okay. People can think whatever you're doing is stupid, but maybe what they're doing, you think is stupid. So it's give and take, Buttercup. It's total give and take. Morning, Tara. So yeah, I started working the pattern again, and I was like, I don't really like those nipples. They're really big, really big. And so I've been messing around with them. And I've got this one, which is all with the same hook. This one with one hook here and one hook here. And I didn't really like how that looks. I know I'm touching it. But then I modified it so it's not as poignant. You're right. You're right. If they don't like it, they don't have to watch it. I blocked someone else a couple of years ago from my videos because they said the same thing. Well, la-di frickin' da, drink your water. I was like, well, we don't need that, Buttercup. We don't need that. So now I've got 2 unusable boobers because that's what I'm doing. Making them to go on here. It's going to go on a cup koozie, and it's going to have, the bikini bra, top, whatever. But sometimes it takes me all day to figure out that what I just did doesn't work. And what they're going to do is they're going to write in the bag to remind myself of what I'm not going to do. Yeah. So, cheers on a Thursday to not giving a shit what anybody thinks. And I know there are people out there that enjoy my videos. Whether they tell me or not is irrelevant. Because me doing these videos isn't for anybody else. It's not for you. It's not for Joe down the road. It's not for anybody. You know who it's for? Me. And when I make it about me, it helps others. When I take whatever I'm doing and put it into a life lesson, that brings me joy. I don't give a shit if it brings anyone else joy. I really don't. Because I will block the naysayers. I will block them every single time. I have reprogrammed my Facebook so I don't see the negativity. And then sometimes something pops up and you see that negativity and it's something that you can't do anything about. Last night something else popped up that is really something that I can't do anything about. And I'm not going to go into the details. It's just something that I know that I can't do anything about, and that others have tried to do stuff about this thing and it doesn't work. So why am I going to over worry myself for it? Because I don't want to be, because it's something I can't control. I can't do anything about it. I can't control it. I can't fix it. I can't do anything about it. So why am I going to put my attention into something that I have no say-so in? I'm not. And that's the biggest thing a lot of us need to learn. Whether you feel like you need to learn or not is irrelevant. We could all stand to learn this thing, is that if you can't control it, if you can't fix it, if you can't do a fucking thing about whatever it is that's bothering you, let it go. Let it go. Because all it's going to do is drive you crazy and make you angry, make you sad, make you mad, make you angry, make you sad, make you mad. It's going to do that stuff to you because you can't control it. So you're trying to control something that you can't control. And you're just running around on that hamster wheel being like, I don't know how to fix it. You're right. You can't fix it. There are things in life that you can't fix. There are things in my life I can't fix. I've just got to roll with it. And the biggest reason that I do these videos is because we all need to do better. The entire world needs to do better in learning how to let go of control when it's something you can't fix and gain control of this. Do you have control over this? If you have control over this, you're winning 100% every day. And I'm not saying you're not a winner if you're not controlling yourself, but learn how to control yourself, because when you learn to control yourself, that essentially is controlling your world. So you can say, look, this thing over here is bothering me. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. But there's nothing I can do about it. So what do? If it's bothering you so much and you can't do anything about it, you know what I do? I crochet boobers. I make cookies. I do something else. Because if it's something I can't control, why am I going to over-worry it? Over-worrying it is just going to make it worse for me. It's not going to make it worse for the person that I'm worried about or the thing that I'm worried about. It's not going to make that better. All it's going to do is make me worse. And I don't want to be worse. I want to be better for myself. So, cheers to not giving a shit what anybody thinks. Yeah. And what else? And just making yourself better, controlling yourself. You can only, in this world that we all live in, the only thing you can control, the only thing I can control is my body. And sometimes you can't even fucking control that. Sometimes when you cough, you pee a little bit. Sometimes when you cough or you sneeze, you pee a little bit. And that's stuff you can't control. So even within your own body, you can't control everything. You can't control if you have a disease. You can't control if you have a sickness. You can't control your nose running for the weather changing. There are things in your body that you can't control. But what you can control is your thoughts, is how you respond to others, how you do things, how efficient you are within yourself, for yourself, by yourself, beside yourself, to yourself, and from yourself. That's the only thing you can control. Again, I can't control that my eyes are going wonky and every time I take my glasses off, everything's blurry right here. I can't control that. I can if I put glasses on, but that's the only way I can control it. There are things that you need to control that you need other tools to learn how to control it. And yeah, every time I take my glasses off, everything gets fuzzy right there. Right? Like, I bet there's not even 2 feet between me and my phone right now. And I take them off and things are blurry. I can see it, but it's blurry. So the point I'm making is take a fucking deep breath. Take a deep breath. Relax. And sometimes it's really hard to relax in the face of the things that you cannot control. There are things out there that you cannot control. You can't control your vehicle. I mean, you can, but you can't control if it needs work on it. You can't control if something breaks on it. You can take it to get it fixed, but you can't control the stuff that's making it go wonky. On Kung Fu Panda, I like using Disney movies. I think it's a Disney movie. Maybe it's not. But Kung Fu Panda, great series of movies. And in it, Master Shifu and Master Oogway, I don't know if you have ever watched it, but I implore you to watch it because it's got some great life lessons in there. But in there, it was Master Shifu and Master Oogway. Master Shifu's the little panda, and Master Oogway is the big turtle. And Master Oogway tells Shifu, you cannot control that this peach tree is a peach tree. You can take the seed. You can plant it. You can control that. You cannot control how long it takes to grow. You cannot control what fruit it produces. But you can control, when the fruit falls off. There's aspects you can control within it. But essentially, you plant a peach seed, you're going to get a peach tree. You plant a seed of corn, you're going to get a corn stalk. You plant anything, that's what you're going to get. Where was I going with that? But you can't control anything. That's the basic gist of it, is that you cannot control anything. You can try to control as many aspects as you want, but it's probably going to drive you absolutely batshit crazy. So don't do that to yourself. Like, I can control sometimes my yarn. I can control how things work out. See the difference? I'm going with this one because I think it's more whatever, but I don't really like this one. It sticks out too much and stuff. Whatever. So I can control different aspects. But sometimes, even when I'm working with something, I still can't control it. Excuse me. And when I'm working with a hook and a yarn, sometimes the yarn splits right on the hook. I'm crocheting along, and it splits right through the yarn. So I got to take it out and redo it. There are things in life you cannot control. And I absolutely love using my crafting and cookies for life lessons. It brings me joy. I don't give a shit if it brings anyone else joy. It brings me joy, and that's what matters. What brings you joy in your life? Man, I am winded this morning. I got a lot to say. It's okay. I'll do the Cabbage Patch because that's what I do. Because I felt like doing the Cabbage Patch just now in that moment. So only work with what you can control. And if you can't control it, walk away from it. Essentially, that's a great piece of advice unless you absolutely can't walk away from something and you've got to learn how to control it. So, in workforce and, machinery and stuff, you've got to do stuff. You've got to do what you got to do. Learn to control different aspects, right? Like if my vehicle needs an oil change and I don't do it, then that's on me. That's something I didn't control. And not getting that oil change will cause other things to happen because I didn't control it to begin with, right? So I'm using different analogies all over the place. Morning, Jeremiah. So just work with what you can control. And if you can't control it, walk away. An idea might pop into your head to help you figure out how to either let it go, control it, or work with it. So do what you can on a Thursday to learn what you can control in your life. And learn that you can't control what others think, what others say, what others do. You can't control that. The only thing you can control is how you respond to others' stuff that you don't like. Well, I don't like that about them, and I don't like that about them. But can you control it? Well, I can make someone else control it. No, you can't. You may think you can, but you can't. So, on a Thursday, find your things to feel grateful for. And this morning, I'm really grateful that I have these tools to help myself and to share with others so others can help themselves and maybe share it along with others that can help others. Because we are all here on this planet to help others. We may bitch and complain and moan and groan about different things, and that's okay too. Go ahead. Bitch, moan, groan, complain, whatever you need to do. But keep it to a minimum. No one wants to hear you go on and on and on and on about it. And on and on. And on and on and on. And on and on and on. And on and on and on. Am I annoying yet? Because when you complain on and bitch and moan and groan on and on to others, it's kind of annoying too. So, I don't know, maybe learn, practice. It takes practice to learn how to not complain, how to move on, how to let things go, how to control yourself. It takes practice. So on a Thursday, get up and practice something and find some things to feel grateful for on a Thursday. Today, again, I'm grateful for the words that I have. I'm grateful that I know how to block people, remove them from my life if they're not doing me any good, ignore the negative comments from haters. I don't need that, so I'm going to block it and not let it affect me personally. Because if someone, like I said, someone yesterday said my video, oh, that's a stupid video. Stupid videos. I blocked that bitch. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. I don't know, but I blocked them because I don't need that negativity. And I've been practicing not taking it personally. It's because they think this, my videos are stupid. First of all, it doesn't matter what they think about my videos because they're my videos. Second of all, they probably got something going on in their life that something I said hit some nerve and they're like, well, that's stupid. I don't agree with that. All right, then don't watch it. So even if you don't like it, I'm still going to do it. It doesn't matter. The only people that's going to stop me is the government and social media. And then sometimes social media won't even stop me because I'm going to take it to a different platform. That's what I'm going to do. If this social media outlet stops me from doing what I do, I'll take it to a different platform. I don't care. I will learn another platform and take my business elsewhere. I don't care until everybody shuts me up. And ain't nobody going to shut me up. Not anytime soon. So, also, be your own magic. Find your own magic. Sometimes your own magic is in ignoring anything outside of your bodily functions. Sometimes your magic is in getting up and getting stuff done. Sometimes your magic is ignoring the naysayers. Block them. Get rid of them. You don't need them. Let them go be negative to somebody else. Let them go be miserable with someone else because misery loves company. Go on, be miserable somewhere else because you're not going to find any misery here. Also, be your own sunshine. And I do these things every day because we need reminders. I needed a daily reminder. I didn't get it. I had to do it myself. But I've needed a daily reminder to get up and be positive and do something better for myself. I've needed that. And if I've needed that, then other people need it as well. And maybe they don't. Maybe they do, but maybe they don't. And if they don't, that's okay. Move on. Don't stick around. Don't let the door hit you on the way past. Right? Right. Close the door behind you. I don't care. So, get up. This is your daily reminder. Get up. Find your things to feel grateful for. Be your own magic. Find your own magic somewhere, somehow. Sometimes it's in shutting up. Sometimes it's in speaking up. Sometimes it's not doing. Sometimes it's doing. You've got to find where you need to be in your life. I don't know where you need to be and what you need to do. I just know what I need to do, what I need to be and what I need to do. So that's what I do. And some people are like, oh, I can't believe. Look, we're all living different lives. You're living a different life than I am. And the naysayer is living a different life than I am. And the positive people are living a different life than I am. Not everyone is living the same life. But the advice that I give is for anyone in any situation. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. And it's really just important to be your own sunshine. You're going to encounter naysayers and people that are just Why are you doing that? You're going to encounter those people. How are you going to handle it, Buttercup? I turn around, I go back and I do cookies. I'm like, oh, wait, hold that thought. You're naysaying, oh, wait, I got cookies to do. Boop. And off I go. I'm not even concerned about what anyone thinks. It doesn't matter because I'm living my life and they're living their life. The negative people, the naysayers, they're just not happy with something going on in their own life. So they've got to complain about someone else's whatever they're doing. So fuck it. Fuck them. Happy Friday Eve. I know it's Thursday, but it's also Friday Eve because there's not enough Eves in the calendar year. There's New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. That's it. There's no Easter Eve. There's no St. Patrick's Day Eve. There's no 4th of July Eve. I mean, we could all make that. It's just the day before. But we have Friday Eve. I'm going to go with it. Friday Eve. So today is Friday Eve. And I'm pretty sure I coined that term a couple of years ago. I hear other people saying it nowadays. But I'm pretty sure I came up with that Friday Eve thing 5 or 6 years ago. Either way, do what you can to find your things to feel grateful for, be your own magic, find your own magic, and be your own sunshine. And ignore those haters because who gives a shit, right? They may be hating on you, and that's okay. Let them. Let them go off and be on their own and do their own thing and hate on you. It's okay. You know what you can do? You can take that energy, that negative, hateful energy that they got towards you, and transmute it into positive energy for yourself. I did that once. Told someone I was doing it even. And I haven't heard from that person since. So, do what you can every day to be better for yourself. And even if you fail today, you have tomorrow. And I know tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. But still, we're all learning every day. That's all I got. I am really winded. I hope everyone has a great, lovely, amazing Thursday. Friday Eve. Misty out.